All right, so the draw is complete. Time to break things down. Of course, we're going to start with the United States, placed in Group B. They are matched up with England, Iran, and the European playoff.
I'm okay with it. I think when you look at the way that we were talking pregame about who you'd want to face in these games, you got your wish list. England's in there. Iran, I think, will be definitely a motivating game, talking about the 1998 result there. And then whoever wins that European game, whether it's Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland, I think the U.S. will look at this, be confident about the draw that they have. But now it's about figuring things out. And the mentality of this group that they had going through qualifying was game by game. You have to have that same approach now. They're going to start focusing on that first European contender. But overall, I'm okay with this result.
I love it. I think that all the games are winnable. You talked about the England. Iran was the second game in 1998. Certainly a game that they can win in the second game that they're probably going to play. And then all of the three teams in terms of that fourth position there, whether it's Scotland or whether it's Wales or whether it's Ukraine. It's got a very 98 feel because that would have been Germany put in place of England, right? Iran, and then Yugoslavia for any one of these three teams. But for this particular U.S. team, I think Greg Berhalter has to be sitting in his seat right now going, there is a pathway out.
I think an interesting group. I think that if you'd have obviously said in terms of the quality of the teams that England have got to play against, you'd say it'd be quite comfortable. But what each team brings is a level of emotion to it. Obviously, the USA, the way in which they will obviously look at England, and it will provide great difficulty. The Ukraine, Wales, Scotland conundrum, each of those, whether it be a home nation or obviously Ukraine at this moment in time, brings a level of real passion and emotion and feeling for different reasons. And then obviously Iran, obviously relations at government level between Iran, England, USA over the last sort of 20-30 years has not always been great, so there'll be a lot of interest around that game. But I think from a football perspective, Gareth Southgate will feel that he can get out of that group, understanding the things that I've just mentioned will bring that added little bit of difficulty.
Ta première réaction sur ce tirage au sort?
On sait, pas totalement, puisqu'on a encore une inconnue. Il faudra attendre l'équipe qui jouera probablement, contre le Pérou, c'est sûr, entre le gagnant entre l'Australie et Émirats Arabes Unis. Donc, mais Danemark, on le connaît, bien évidemment. On va se connaître encore mieux puisqu'on les joue pour la Nation League en juin et septembre. Et Tunisie, il y a un petit moment qu'on n'a pas joué aussi. Donc, écoutez, c'est pas toujours commenter un tirage. On va plancher là-dessus, bien évidemment. En attendant, le plus important maintenant, c'est qu'on jouera nos matchs le 22, le 26 et le 30.